Be honest. Somewhere in your mind, there's a version of your life you think you should already be living by now. A job, a relationship, a bank account, a version of yourself that feels further away every year. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men who ever lived, wrote about this exact feeling. Not from success, from the middle of failure. In the next minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what he wrote in his private journal, never meant to be published. The same words that a Roman emperor used to survive plague, betrayal, and the crushing weight of never being enough. And how those same words can quietly rebuild whatever is falling apart in your life right now. Here's something almost nobody tells you about your 30s and 40s. The timeline you're measuring yourself against was never real. It was built from other people's highlight reels, from a handful of outliers who got famous early, from a culture that needed you to feel behind, so you'd keep consuming, keep striving, keep proving. Marcus Aurelius became emperor of Rome at 40, not young, not a prodigy, not someone who had it all figured out early. And even after reaching the highest position a person could hold in the ancient world, he wrote to himself, privately, admitting he still felt inadequate, still doubted himself, still questioned whether his life meant anything. Think about that for a second. The most powerful man on earth, and in his own journal, not written for an audience, not written to look wise, he was still wrestling with the exact same feeling you might be wrestling with right now. Not because he failed, because that feeling was never actually about achievement in the first place. It was about a mind that had never been trained to measure itself by anything other than comparison. Marcus Aurelius kept a private practice, something historians now call his meditations, though he never intended it to be a book. It was a series of notes he wrote to himself, often late at night, often exhausted, often in the middle of war or grief. And one idea appears again and again, in different forms. You don't control what happens to you. You only control the story you tell yourself about what happens. This sounds simple. It is not easy, because most of us don't experience our comparisons as stories. We experience them as facts. I'm behind. I should be further along. Everyone else has it figured out. These feel like observations, but they are interpretations, chosen without you ever noticing you were choosing them. Stoic philosophy doesn't ask you to stop feeling. It asks you to notice the gap between what happened and the story you immediately built around it. A relationship ending is an event. I'm unlovable is a story. A career setback is an event. I've wasted my life is a story. The event, Marcus would argue, is almost always survivable. It's the story that breaks people. And here's the part that applies directly to your 30s and 40s. Rebuilding your life after a transition doesn't require you to have everything figured out. It requires you to stop narrating your current chapter as a failure and start narrating it as simply a chapter. Chapters end. New ones begin. That's not weakness. That's the entire structure of a life. So if the story is the problem, here's the good news nobody told you. You're allowed to rewrite it. Not by lying to yourself, by choosing, deliberately, which chapter you're actually in. Here's how to actually do this, a practice Marcus himself returned to constantly. First, catch the sentence. Every time you feel behind, inadequate, or like you failed, pause and notice the exact sentence running through your mind. Not the feeling, the sentence. I should be further along by now is a sentence. Write it down if you can. You cannot rewrite what you haven't named. Second, separate the event from the verdict. Ask yourself, plainly, what actually happened? Not the meaning you attach to it, the bare fact. Then ask, what verdict did I attach to that fact without realizing it? Usually the verdict is far harsher than the fact deserves. Third, write the same event as a chapter, not a conclusion. Marcus often reframed obstacles as material, literally writing that the obstacle itself becomes the way forward. Try this. Take the event you named and finish this sentence. This is the chapter where I learned. Not resolved, not fixed. Learned. Because a chapter doesn't need to end well to still be useful. It only needs to move the story forward. This is not positive thinking. This is not pretending things don't hurt. It's something closer to authorship. Reclaiming the pen on a story that, until now, you let comparison and culture write for you. Before you go, think of one sentence you've been carrying, one verdict you handed yourself, maybe without even noticing. Just for a moment, don't fix it. Just rename it. Not, I failed. Just, this is a chapter. That's all Marcus Aurelius was ever really doing, alone, at night, writing to no one but himself, not solving his life, just refusing to let the wrong story finish it. This channel is for people quietly rewriting their own chapter. If this found you at the right moment, stay a while. I'll see you in the next one.